Yo, yo, what's good, everyone? All right, we are live. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You guys know the drill. Live commentary time. Uh, David Benavidez and Kyrone Davis. Right now, I believe Jose Benavidez is about to fight. And just trying to get everything in line here and make sure I got the right stream up. All right. All right, we're good to go. Isaiah B in the building. Good to see you. Omega Red, always good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. There's a poll going on in the chat. Make sure you vote. Let me know before the fight starts. Who do you got in this fight? There's actually a lot to this fight. It's not a big major fight like we just saw against Canelo and Plant, but nonetheless, it's a big fight because the winner of this fight could potentially fight Canelo. Obviously, Benavidez, the overwhelmingly favorite here, and there's a fair amount of people that want to see Benavidez and Canelo before Canelo decides to run off into the sunset with all the belts and go up and fight at 175. So there's actually a decent amount riding on this fight, and I mean, let's see. Let's see if Davis can pull the upset. Let's see. For those of you guys who don't know, Davis is, he's been lurking around the super middleweight division for a while. His most notable fight is against Anthony Durrell, which was a split. It was a split decision draw, I believe. Um, so not too distinguished. Doesn't have a hefty resume in the super middleweight division, but you know he's trying to prove the doubters wrong. He's trying to prove people that he's improved and he deserves to be in the conversation. And he's got a difficult task ahead of him against a very hard puncher who's tough, who's gritty, and who has been fighting at a much higher level. So we're gonna see what Davis brings to the table. Yave, what's good, bro? Thanks for dropping by. Make sure you guys hit the like button as you guys come in. I'm commentating live on my screen. I have Jose Benavidez is about to go up first before David, so co-main event. If you guys don't know, this is in the Footprint Center there in Phoenix, Arizona, where I'm from. So it's pretty cool, man. Seeing a fight happen in my hometown, and all three judges I just noticed, all three judges are from Arizona, which is also pretty cool. So it's very Arizona dedicated fight here, which is very very cool to see, being that it's my home state. Now I want to say this too for the record, that just want to say this for the record. I want Benavidez in this fight to make me be a fan of his. Him being from Arizona, being a Mexican American, which is a huge part of my youth growing up, and I just want him to make me a fan of him. Right now, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like I'm kind of in the middle. Like I'm kind of like a little gray zone when it comes to Benavidez. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of come forward, rugged, tough style, throwing big punches. It's just not my cup of tea. Lack of better words. I prefer the slick boxing style. But given the fact that he is from Arizona, he's representing the state, and he could potentially be that guy to dethrone Canelo. Some people think that he can pull it off. And on top of that, this might be a fight that if can't get Canelo, that might get swung into fighting Plant, actually. So I hope that he can make me a fan of him tonight, and I hope he puts on a good performance. But we're gonna have to see if he can make me a fan of his. I've seen probably 3 or 4 fights of Benavidez, and like I said, it's like not too convinced. even though I want to root for him, and I try to, be dedicated to any fighter that comes from my state. But again, got to make me a fan. All right, so on my TV screen, it's the co-main event: Jose Benavidez against this guy. I think his name is Emmanuel Torres from Argentina. They have a 10-round fight, 10-round bout. I saw too that this fight against Benavidez is also 10 rounds, which is kind of odd, very odd. For this fight, seems all right, but it seems kind of odd to have a 10-round fight when Benavidez has been at the top of the sport. Oh damn, this Torres guy is piecing Benavidez up. Shit, that Jose Benavidez ain't got no defense. Damn. Isaiah, who you going for? I'm not really going for anybody, to be honest with you. Just watching the fight to see how it plays out, and then see what people say as far as like Benavidez wins. Is he going to go after Canelo? Is he going to possibly fight Plant? Is somehow Anthony Durrell going to get a shot again? Because he would like to have that rematch. So I'm just really watching tonight as a boxing fan. Really, no dog in the fight in this one. But I always like upsets, so I want to see if Davis can shock everyone. So far in the poll, if you haven't voted, make sure you vote. 56% says Benavidez by KO TKO. We have a few people saying that Davis is actually going to win by KO or TKO, and that's actually quite shocking. Jose Benavidez is like taking a lot of shots, but then he'll throw like two, three big hard shots, and it's the first round, and they're already starting to throw some bombs. And you don't really see that very often in the super middleweight division. Not really a fill out round. Um, I don't know about you guys, but I have the commentating on mute, so it's just me. Anytime there's showtime, I can hardly ever tolerate it. Actually, you know what? Let me see. It's Sean Porter and Andre Ward commentating. They're okay, but the other guys they got on there, man, I can't listen to that shit. I have a hard time listening to guys who act like they know about boxing, but never put on a pair of boxing gloves in their life. I don't know, man. It's a pet peeve of mine. All right, so the first round is done for Jose Benavidez and Emmanuel Torres. We're about to go to round 2 now. If you guys are just joining, I appreciate you guys listening to my commentary. Let me know, guys in the chat, that what you guys think, man. Who do you got in the fight and why? And if Benavidez wins this fight, who do you think he should fight next? Looks like this Torres guy seems a bit more crafty. Ooh, nice right hand by Torres. Benavidez is taking some shots, man, early in this fight. It's crazy how he's got a hands real low, and he like shows his chin. He tries to pull back from the jab, but you're just asking to get hit with the right hand. You just ask when you put your hands down like that, you can pull away from the jab, but that right hand sneaks up in there, man. And we'll see if Torres can time it and land that shit. You can tell Torres is not trying to gas himself out, and Benavidez is trying to keep that pressure on him. I don't know too much about this Torres guy. Benavidez seems a bit he seems comfortable coming forward. If Torres can figure out a way to get him on the back foot, he might have some success. I noticed as well, Benavidez, he's hitting behind the head. I don't think he's doing it on purpose, but he's landed a couple shots behind Torres' head. Let's see if the referee says anything about that. Oh, nice double jab right hand by Torres. Oh, another 1-2 by Torres. He's really piecing Benavidez up, man, for the most part. Benavidez is trying to catch and then fire a big shot to the body. I don't know, man. Benavidez seems like he's a little bit grimy, a little grimy fighter, punching off the clinch, punching off the break. You're fighting a dirty fighter like this, man. You gotta be smooth, man. You can't take any risk against a guy who's nice right hand by Torres. Uh, just to let you guys know, I could be ahead of you a little bit, or I could be behind you a little bit, depending on the latency and YouTube and all that. So bear in mind. I'm about 10 seconds left in the second round. I have Torres winning this round. All right, ended the second round for me. Hmm. You guys are just joining. I appreciate you, man. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Thanks for joining the conversation. Uh, It says Jose be sluggish. Laugh out loud for real. Yeah, they're both kind of like tall, lanky fighters. You can kind of tell Torres is he's trying to box. You got to be a little bit careful though. When you get a guy like Benavidez who doesn't mind getting hit to land, a looping tough shot to the body. You don't want to overextend yourself. A guy like Benavidez, not a difficult guy to hit, but he's tough, and he'll like loop some shit around the side that you don't see and catch you and hurt you. You just gotta be really, really, really careful against a guy like Benavidez. I've sparred a lot of guys like Benavidez. They just keep creeping and creeping and creeping, and you feel like you're boxing well, and they just sneak something in. Torres is putting some nice combos together. I think I just saw Larry Fitzgerald in the crowd. Makes sense. They're in Arizona. Now Benavidez loading up with shots. He loaded up with the right hand. He missed it. Nice right hand by Torres. Torres is doing pretty well with like double jab right hand. Sometimes he just straight right hand down the pipe, trying to keep his left shoulder high so he doesn't get hit with a looping right hand. I think he's just out punching and out working Benavidez so far, man, in this fight. Benavidez obviously just lurking and trying to loop shit in. Oh, Benavidez letting his hands go on the ropes, but Torres did pretty well weathering the storm there. Right, we're in Arizona, right? So it's a pro Benavidez crowd for sure. It's their home state, man. So just be aware of that. Benavidez did well towards the end of this round. Some of the judges might give it to him. Oh, another right hand by Torres. Oh, Benavidez might burn himself out, man. Almost every shot he's throwing, he's just throwing power behind it. He's trying to hurt Torres every time. He's already slowed down a bit. Mm. Benavidez is trying to steal these rounds. He blocks and blocks and blocks, and then he just explodes to the body. That's that Canelo shit. Canelo does that too. Oh, that's a hit after the bell. Come on, man. That should be a firm warning from the ref. If that shit happens again, he gotta take a point, man. That was clearly after the bell. That's dirty. Trick boxing was good, bro. Thanks for dropping by. Let me know who you guys got so far in the fight. Crowd going crazy for Larry, man. Larry is a legend in Arizona. Absolute legend. It seems like Benavidez is getting a little bit frustrated, man. Punching off the break, punching after the bell, some shots behind the head. I'm just typically not a fan of that type of shit, man. But it's a fight, and the referee's got to take control. Round 4 for me, Benavidez Torres, co-main event. If you're just joining. So far, Torres is boxing pretty well, putting combos together. He's out punching, out landing Benavidez, but Benavidez is staying in the fight because he lands these big looping, thudding shots to the body. He makes the judges and the crowd feel like he's still got a chance. So now we got a low blow from Benavidez. For real. Shot behind the head, punching off the break, punching after the bell. Now he's like hitting a dude in the nuts. Referee got to take a point, man, for real. This is a type of fight that it'll get out of control real quick. Sometimes that happens though, right? You're fighting in your home state, pro crowd, and the referee doesn't want to, get booed and shit. But this is what you get paid for as a referee, man. Refereeing at this level, man. Torres is definitely outscoring, but he's just not put enough damage on Benavidez. I just can't believe Benavidez fights with his hands down like the way he does, bro. I just can't see Benavidez going with his hands down like that, fighting a guy with really good hand speed and power. He'll be in big trouble. Torres don't got that power. So I don't think Benavidez is too worried about it. But, man, even if Benavidez fought someone like Plant would just light his ass up. I still got Torres winning this round, man. He's just out punching, out working. And Benavidez is just landing big shots here and there. But 3 minutes in a round, man, I got Torres winning it. That'd be some crazy shit if both Benavidez loses the fights, man, in Arizona, in their hometown. That would be some crazy shit. So that's the end of the 4th round for me. They're just interviewing David Benavidez behind the scenes, getting ready for round 5 of Emmanuel Torres and Jose Benavidez, the co-main event. If you guys are watching the fight, let me know in the comment section if you're actually watching. Let me know if you are just listening to my commentary as well, because I'm curious to know, like, if people are watching it, they're just listening, because I'll deliver my commentary a little bit differently depending on how people are tuning in. Isaiah says, "I hope this doesn't turn into a robbery." Facts, facts. I got Torres up, man. I got him up. He's just outworking. I mean, he's not hurting Benavidez, but still, this is boxing, man. Benavidez, round 5, he's coming strong though. He's coming strong. He's letting his hands go. He's got Torres on the ropes. He's putting expending a lot of energy, man. Mm. Torres Torres trying to win back the round. I've noticed that from Benavidez. He fights in spurts, right? Let his hands go for about 15 seconds, and then he backs off because he's got to recover, right? And during that time, Torres is throwing these combinations. And the problem with Benavidez doing that type of strategy is, number one, he's going to burn himself out, and number two, if he can't hurt Torres doing that, then it's just a downhill battle for him. Torres still like landing the counter right hand, and he keeps like Torres keeps throwing these 1-2s, man, and just get him in there. 1-2, 1-2, jab right hand, and Benavidez doesn't really have an answer for it. Torres is game, bro. Torres is game. Nice combo. He's starting to piece. You can see Benavidez, man. He's not hurt, but he's starting to turn red a little bit. His face is getting touched up. Torres looks control, calm. Let's see, man. We get to like 7-8. If it goes that long, if Torres gets tired, because Benavidez is throwing some big body shots in there. He's losing the fight, but he is getting some body shots in there. I just feel like Benavidez he's just putting power in everything. I just don't see him lasting. Oh, nice right hand by Torres. Yeah, I still got Torres up, man. I'm gonna knock him out. What's good, bro? Thanks for dropping by. Andrew Charles, what's good? Yeah, Andrew Charles says, I'm just listening. Yeah, that's what's up. Y'all at work or what? I know a lot of people listen to my commentary when they're at work because they can't watch the fight. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let the people know we're in here doing this fight live. We got 16 people up here, man. We should have 16 likes. Let's go. Get those likes all the way up. We have a poll going on right now. 57% saying they got Benavidez by KO TKO. That's David Benavidez, by the way, the main event. 30% says he'll win by decision. And we got a few people saying Davis is going to pull it off and pull the upset. All right, round 6 of 10. Benavidez, Jose Benavidez, that is, against Emmanuel Torres, the co-main event. I've got Torres up at least 5 rounds to 1. Excuse me, 4 rounds to 1. At least. I haven't officially been scoring it, but just sitting here watching it, and observing, I got Torres up 4 rounds to 1. He's just boxing better, better work output. And when Benavidez does try to go a little bit crazy, he seems to weather it quite nicely. He's able to weather the storm, and I feel like Benavidez is getting a bit frustrated. Starting the round 6, he's slower now. He's slowing down a little bit. Steve Farhood's dumbass, he's got Torres up by 3 rounds. So that's ironic. That's ironic. Steve Farhood, the same guy that only gave Plant 2 rounds leading up to the knockout, but yet he's got Torres up. And Torres is more or less doing the same shit that Plant was doing in the fight against Canelo. What a joke. Steve Farhood's a joke. I'm going to keep that to myself, man. Round 6, halfway through now. Torres I still think he's got control of the fight. Benavidez he's just shadowing and lurking forward, trying to land big shots. I mean, literally every shot he throws is like power. Both fighters slowing down in this round. 1 minute to go in the 6th. Both fighters really using this round as a recovery round. A lot of standing around middle of the ring. "30 seconds to go." Ooh, nice one too by Torres. Ooh, Benavidez, he buckled a little bit. Maybe his foot got stuck. That happens sometimes, actually. I've had that happen to me before times. You're sliding your foot across and get stuck on the canvas. Ooh. Ooh. That was a close round. But I'm going to give that one to Benavidez, actually. I think he went to the body well on that one. All right, they're interviewing Kyrone Davis in the back. They asked him, how do you come into somebody's backyard and how do you approach this fight? Davis says that I just approach it with confidence. That interview was kind of cringe. Kyrone Davis didn't say much. He just said, I came here to win. Shit, round 7, Benavidez jumping all over Torres again. That I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by that because both fighters took round 6 off for the most part. So Benavidez coming forward, trying to chop. He's chopping away at Torres. Torres a little bit cautious. A minute down. Nice right hand by Torres. Yeah, Benavidez has done a lot of this in the fight, man. Like first 30 seconds, he comes running out and just starts throwing bombs, and then he takes like a minute off. And then when he takes that minute off, Torres is just getting those points in. Ooh, nice right hand by Torres. Damn. Man, if Torres had more power, bro, Benavidez would be in trouble. Specific volume was good, bro. Thanks for dropping by tonight. Torres has mastered the 1-2 in this fight, man. Seriously. Jab right hand. This whole fight so far. And Torres, man, he's timing. He knows that Benavidez is ducking down, and then trying to get close, and then jump up with a big looping shot. And Torres is just ready and waiting. Got his guard tight. Ooh. Chopping right hand by Benavidez. Torres needs to get that right uppercut in there, man. Here comes the 1-2 by Torres. Oh, no, it went uppercut. I feel like Benavidez is a bit surprised that he's not able to hurt Torres, man. I think that he thought that he was going to be able to hurt Torres by this point of the fight. And Torres, man, he's game. He's game. I like what Torres is doing. I like it. He gets in the Philly shell, and he's blocking the body shots, and then boom, throws that straight right hand down there. I have Torres winning that round. I have Torres winning that last round, man. So we're getting ready to go into round 8 now. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. We should have at least 15 likes by now. Let's go. Get the likes up. Let the people know we're in here watching the fight. It's all about boxing. Let's go. All right. Round 8. Benavidez, once again, round starts throwing bombs. Damn. Benavidez, he's fighting a little bit desperate now. Torres doing the whole wind up with the right hands. He's showboating a bit. He looks comfortable and confident. Oh, nice right hand, nice left hook by Torres. That's what happens when you drop your hands, Benavidez. No damn defense, bro. Benavidez ain't got no defense. I hope David Benavidez is better than his brother's defense in this fight. One thing that I'm noticing that Torres is doing in this fight that Plant didn't do in the Canelo fight is throwing the right hands. Plant was a little bit too left-handed dominant, man. He's throwing jab and left hooks. But if Plant would have let his right hand go a little bit more, it would have been better for him. It's something that Torres is doing nicely. He's just two-piecing Benavidez, man, the whole fight. Just 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. And keeping the jab out there. Close round so far, round 8. Benavidez is doing some good body work. He started strong. But Torres continues to land these counter shots. Last 50 seconds of the 8th round. The fight's the distance is being closed now. They're kind of fighting a little bit, not fighting toe to toe, but They're close to each other now. Where in the beginning of the fight, it was fighting from distance. Torres using the Philly shell, trying to roll, come over with the right hand. Benavidez, no special effects, man. Hands up, sometimes hands down, come forward, throw big shots to the body. I feel like Torres took his foot off the gas a little bit in this round. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that one to Benavidez. He started strong, ended strong. Torres had some moments in the middle rounds, but I feel like he was either cautious or he just simply took his foot off the gas. I'm gonna give that one to Benavidez. I haven't been scoring this fight like officially, but I think I've given Benavidez maybe 3 rounds out of 8. Jave says David is different. Yeah, the only fight that I've seen David fight in is the Anthony Durrell fight, and that went down to a draw, I believe. So I think he's got some skill, man, for sure. He's got some skill, definitely. All right, round 9. Jose Benavidez, Emmanuel Torres. I have Torres winning the fight so far. I think I have it like 5 rounds to 3 for Torres. Oh, nice shot by Benavidez. Got in there, but Torres comes right back and throws a 3-piece. Benavidez, I'm surprised, man. He's able to throw these hard shots, and he's put a lot of energy in this fight, and he's a little bit slower, but Torres actually looks like the one. He looks more like the one that's tired now. And because this fight's in Arizona, man, if Torres throws these last 2 rounds away, Benavidez might get the decision, man. Torres might he needs to finish it off, man. I'm telling you, home crowd, all 3 referees from Arizona as well. You can't let your foot off the gas, man. You got to finish this fight strong. And Benavidez so far in this 9th round, I have him up, man. He's pushing forward. He's landing body shots. Torres being really conservative. But he's finishing the round better now. Torres is. Last minute of the 9th round, Torres can still win it if he has some output. Nice left hook by Torres. Oh, oh, double right hand by Torres. Benavidez has been touched up in this fight, man. His face is red. There you go. Torres needs to finish it off. Last 30 seconds. I think Torres took back the round, man. Started putting combos together. Ooh. Torres is game, bro. Man, who is this guy, bro? He is game. Last 10 seconds of the 9th. I got Torres winning that round. 9th round. All right, final round coming up, man. Teddy Fresh, what's good? This is the Showtime app is spinning and buffer, not showing anything. Yeah, man. I got my stream popping. I ain't gonna lie to you. I put so much money into boxing lately, betting on fights, buying fights. So I got my stream up this time, and not to mention some shady shit happening in boxing. Man, they've taken enough of my money. I've done my part, and I'll probably buy the Porter and Crawford fight anyway. All right, final rounds. Benavidez, Torres, co-main event. I got Torres up. I got Torres up by at least 2, maybe 3 rounds in this fight. This round might decide it though because of the hometown crowd and the hometown judges. Steve Farhood has Torres up by 3 rounds as well. Ooh. Benavidez looking at the referee complaining that Torres punched off the break, but Benavidez been doing that shit the whole fight. And now you're looking for the referee to save you. Get the hell out of here, man. Torres jabbing his face off this final round. It's like Torres knows, bro. He knows it might be close. And all Benavidez do is walking forward with his hands down, trying to land a big shot. Damn. They just said Torres only has 5 knockouts in his career. He ain't got no power, bro. That's for damn sure. But he has outworked, outpunched, and has pieced up Benavidez this whole fight for the most part. Oh, nice right hand by Torres. Damn. I was saying earlier, you get a guy that has this length and boxing ability with some punching power, bro. Jose Benavidez is in some serious trouble. Like someone like Plant would just light Benavidez up, bro. I'm talking about Jose, all right? Based off what I'm seeing right here, Plant would light Jose Benavidez up. "45 seconds left of the 10th round. Torres is winning this round, the final round. He's trying to put an exclamation point on the fight. "30 seconds. Nice 1-2 by Torres. 20 seconds. Benavidez got to land a big shot. What are you frustrated at? Benavidez is like throwing his hands up because he's upset that Torres won't fight toe to toe, but what a performance by Torres. I have him winning this fight. We'll see what the judges say. But I have him winning this fight, man. 7 rounds to 3 for me. 7 rounds to 3, 6 rounds to 4 seem about right. Let me know in the comment section on who you guys had that fight, who you scored for in that fight. Rojai, what's up? He says the Argentina's about to get robbed. They better not. Y'all hear it here, man. Y'all heard it here. I have them winning 7-3. 6-4 is fine. Anything less than that or different from that in favor of Benavidez is a robbery. Straight up. And I'm saying that as a guy, I'm from Arizona, man. But I keep it real. Chetty Fresh, yeah. Some shady shit for real though, real talk. Like I said, man, anything five like 6'4", 7'3". I mean, I just don't see it any other way. I don't want to hear none of this shit that he didn't have power, none of that. Nah, this dude he was piecing Jose Benavidez up the whole fight pretty much, man. And I gave Jose Benavidez, 2, 3 rounds, just a benefit of the doubt. He was really trying, and he at point sometimes you know, he was trying to hurt him, you know what I mean, and come forward. And there were times where Torres took his foot off the gas a little bit, but nah, man, 7'3", 6'4", maybe. Just waiting for these scorecards here, man. See what they got. Damn, they're showing highlights of some like women doing UFC shit. Cyborg won KO first round. Yeah, I'm not a huge UFC person. All right, here comes the scorecards. One judge had it 96-94 for Benavidez. Majority draw for Benavidez. Or majority draw. Okay. So it's a draw. That's some crazy shit. All right, so hold on. One judge had it for Benavidez, and then 2 judges had it a draw? That's some weird shit. Hey, they just stole this victory from. I beat him every round. This dude just said I beat him every round. He's running. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. What is this dude talking about? He's running. He doesn't want to fight in the pocket. He he just keeps saying he kept running, he kept running, he kept running, and he's punching you in the face, bro. He's punching you in the face. What is this dude talking about? This is some crazy shit right here, bro. Hey, y'all heard it, right? I had it 7-3, maybe 6-4 for Torres, and they're gonna do some draw. This dude, now they're interviewing Torres, man, but he boxed great. This motherfucker Benavidez, bro. I can't believe. Oh, he's running. He's running. He doesn't want to fight in the pocket. They're asking him if it wasn't in Phoenix, do you think you would have got the decision? Yeah, and he said, yeah, imagine if this fight was in Buenos Aires. Hey, y'all can call it whatever you want to call it, but that shit was a robbery in my opinion. That fight was not a draw, man. That shit was not a draw. That shit was not a draw. Yeah, I mean, they set it up for a rematch, the draw. Hey, Davis, he's got to knock out David Benavidez, bro. Real talk. Hey, in Phoenix, all three judges from Arizona, these guys just gave this fight a draw. One judge actually gave it to Benavidez by 2 rounds. One judge gave it to Benavidez by 2 rounds. Kyrone Davis has to knock out David Benavidez. That's it. This shit, it cannot go to a decision. I'm telling you, this shit is, oh my God. This shit is planned. This shit is planned right here. Main event coming up right here. Dennis O'Connell had it 95-95. Ruben Taylor had it 96-95 for Benavidez. Okay, so he had him winning by 1 round, not 2. And then Chris Wilson had it a draw 95-95. Crazy. Steve Farhood had Torres winning by 4 rounds. Steve Farhood, the guy who gave Canelo 10 rounds or whatever the hell it was for the plant fight, gave it for Torres. And Torres, he barely has no marks on his face or nothing. Rojai, hey, facts. Hey, Davis has to knock out Benavidez tonight. That's it. Based off of what I just saw, how the referee scored this fight, the co-main event. If I'm Davis, I got to knock this guy out. You might as well just go for broke. Like, for real, just go for broke. Main event coming up. All right, if you guys don't know, there is a poll up in the chat. Make sure you vote in the poll. Let me know, who do you got in this fight so far. Benavidez is winning in the poll. 57% says Benavidez is going to win by KO or TKO. 32% says Benavidez will take the decision. 2% says Davis by decision. And then we got a 9% here saying that Davis will win by KO or TKO. So make sure that you vote in the poll. And then, of course, hit that like button. So main event is coming up next. If you're just joining, and those of you who can't watch the fight, but you're just listening to my commentary, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the fact that you appreciate my commentary on these fights. And it's my pleasure to be here to give you guys my thoughts. It seems to me that the judges and myself continue to not agree. They continue to not agree, and by wide margins. Obviously, in the Plant Canelo fight, we didn't agree. And now in this fight, it just, I don't know what to say, man. They like this come forward style and going to the body and landing some thudding shots here and there, giving no credit to defense, giving no credit to ring generalship, giving no credit to clean punches landed. It's not who can land the more power shots. It's about who lands the more clean Shots. Kyrone Davis in the back warming up on the mitts. This dude, hey, he's got to knock out David. It's the only way he wins this fight. In Arizona, all three judges from Arizona. I ain't taking no risk trying to win a decision. I ain't taking no risk. Yeah, they definitely want to set up that Canelo fight. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. So if I'm Davis, man, I ain't trying to say like, oh, let me try to just outbox the guy. Hell no. They want that Canelo fight. It just makes sense money wise, right? Two Mexican fighters, both punch hard. You know the amount of money they do that shit on Cinco de Mayo. Two Mexicans, bro. Oh my god, bro. That's something they want to do. That's already in the making, bro. Davis has to knock this dude out. He has to knock this dude out, man. I'm telling you. Cinco de Mayo, man. Two Mexican fighters. And it's like the one guy on Canelo on in Canelo's weight class that like they would give him shit, right? If he doesn't fight Benavidez, for sure they would like the media and everybody would give him shit if he vacates all these belts that he just won against Plant. Oh, well, not all of them against Plant, but he became undisputed against Plant. And if he vacates him and goes up to 175, but he never fought Benavidez, yeah, forget about Charlo and Andre. Like real talk, as much as I want him to fight those two guys, the one guy that most people want him to fight is Benavidez because like styles make fights. They're both Mexicans. They can fight on Cinco de Mayo. All of that, man. So all the odds are against Kayron Davis, bro. Literally every odd is stacked against you. The only thing that you have control over in this fight, and I hate to say it, is like you got to knock this dude out. If you knock him out, you leave no doubt. Or you got to hurt him several times. Make sure you guys vote in that poll. Make sure that you click the like button. Let people know that we're in here. %59 has Benavidez winning by KO or TKO so far. And let me know in the chat, do you think Kayron Davis has a chance? Like, for real, legitimately, do you think he has a chance? And like I said, he's got to knock Benavidez out. So basically, the question is, does he have a chance to knock Benavidez out? Let me know, man, in the chat. Maybe some of you guys know something about Davis that I don't know. Today is David Benavidez Day in Phoenix. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Today is David Benavidez Day. You seriously think that they're gonna give a guy really that has no name really in boxing a decision on David Benavidez Day? Shit. But we in here, man, commentating live on the fight. They're about to make their ring walks. Kyrone is from Delaware. I thought he was from DC. Okay. Kayron he needs hand speed. I mean, hand speed is going to trouble a guy or trouble a style like David Benavidez. He needs hand speed, he needs movement, and maybe he can just like get something in there that David doesn't see. So I see if you guys are just tuning in, Davis is making his ring walk. Main event underway. Rojai says Davis needs a phantom punch. That's tough. That's tough. Make sure you guys vote in the poll. Let the people know who do you think is going to win this fight. It's not looking good for Davis in the poll. Specific volume says, so if Davis wins, will he have a shot at Canelo eventually? Probably not right away, bro. They'll probably do a rematch anytime a guy gets upset. When the favored fighter is upset, they usually run it back, right? And then he would have to beat him twice, essentially, to even have a chance at Canelo. But by that time, by the time they run it back the second time, Canelo, could be out doing other shit and he may be off the radar. I mean, it's just hard to say. If Benavidez wins, the conversation of Cinco de Mayo is on the tip of everybody's tongue, right? If Davis pulls the upset, they got to do a rematch. And then Canelo might go to 175. He might. I don't know what Canelo's going to do. It's going to throw a monkey wrench into it for sure, because Canelo is probably thinking, Benavidez should win this fight, so I'm basically on standby. If Davis pulls the upset, oh shit, okay, so I can't fight Benavidez now because they got a rematch. And then I think at that point, Canelo, he has no choice, right? He either has to fight Andre. Andre has a fight. Andre has a fight here in a week or two, right? Maybe he says, okay, I'll fight him, or he's going to move up to 175. And I don't think he's going to fight any of the Charlo brothers. All right, here comes David Benavidez. Ring walk. Mariachi. Those of you guys don't know, man, this is my hometown. This is my hometown, man. Footprint Center there in Phoenix, the arena of the Phoenix Suns. I've sparred a lot of guys when I was younger, like David Benavidez, growing up in Phoenix. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. And with that being said, I was always a defensive, slick type style fighter, and they always giving me shit. They always gave me shit. So when I see a fight like the one that we just watched with Torres, not really surprised, man. Not really surprised. They always give the benefit of the doubt to the come forward fighter, and that's just real talk. I grew up with that shit, man. But I have a lot of respect, coming from Phoenix for the Mexican American boxers out there. I grew up with them. I had to deal with them a lot in sparring. And at the end of the day, man, he's putting Phoenix on his back. So Teddy Fresh with that super chat says, like Vince McMahon theme music, Davis got no chance in hell. Yeah, man. I appreciate that super chat, bro. Thanks. Thanks for that, man. Yeah, risotto fights happening right now too. I'm not gonna be able to do both though, unfortunately. I think I got too much bandwidth going on right now. I'm going live and watching this fight at the same time. But it says you fight like Plant. More or less, yeah. More or less. Not as slick as Plant, but yeah, I typically, like to slip, slide out, work behind the jab a lot. My left hand's pretty damn good. But I probably would go in the inside a bit more than plant. Depending on who I'm fighting, right? Styles make fights. If I'm fighting a guy who is hard to hit, then I'll step to him, go to the body. But if I'm fighting a guy who likes to come forward and try to walk me down, yeah, for sure, I'm on the back foot, boxing for sure. All right, so they're about to announce the fighters. Both fighters are in the ring now. And I'm giving you guys basically the play-by-play for those who are not able to watch the fight and listening to my commentary. The judge says I can't compare myself to. Yeah, hey, but that makes you unique, though, bro. That makes you unique. I really like Plant. Yeah, Plant's a good fighter, man. Very, very underrated and underappreciated, in my opinion. All the judges from Arizona, man. If I'm Davis, I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm going out first 3 rounds, try to knock this dude out. And if I don't, it is what it is. I don't know, man. I know it's not the right mentality, but it's like you go 12 rounds or 10 rounds in this case. Your 10 rounds is a dog fight, and you put your heart and soul in there, and then they take it from you. That's fucking demoralizing. It's almost better to just like go for broke, man. First 5 rounds and just go for it. And if you get burned out, you get burned out. You know what I'm saying? Because man, fighting a guy's hometown, and it's not even just hometown, but like a lot of times fights happen in hometowns, but then you have mixed judges from other parts of the country, right? But like hometown plus all 3 judges from the same state. Kyrone Davis, 16-2, 1 draw, 6 KOs. So not a knockout artist, right? Doesn't even have 50% KO ratio. So I'm guessing that he relies on hand speed and outworking his opponents. Well, he's definitely going to have to do that in grand fashion. David Benavidez 24-0 with 21 KOs. So he's got like a 90% KO ratio. If Kayron Davis had like 16 wins and like 12 KOs, 13 KOs, I would be like, all right, maybe he's got a chance. But yeah, it doesn't look like he gets KOs, man. Not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but the odds are not in his favor. My man Teddy says, yeah, man, go for broke. For real. Just go for it. I would. Real talk, I would. If I was in Davis's position and fight another dude's hometown, all judges from the same state, he's the name. I'm not the name. Nobody knows me. I know I'm probably not going to get a decision. If it was me, I'd just go for it. I'd give myself 5 rounds. Just go every round. Just go. Full pedal. Just throwing bombs, make it uncomfortable for them, and just go for it. If you get caught, you get caught. If you get burned out, you get burned out. I mean, you got nothing to lose. That's how I would approach it personally. It's a 10-round fight, so if you get to the 5th round, can't stop them or hurt them, then you can try to survive the last 5. But that's just the way I see it personally. All right, round 1, let's go. I might be a little. If you're watching, I might be ahead of you. I might be behind you, but I will be commentating as I see it live. And I'm gonna judge the shit. So I'm gonna judge the shit, and it is what it is, bro. Like you'll probably see if it does go 10. Judges always score differently than me. I've already accepted that. David bouncing. He's on his toes. He's bouncing. So David Benavidez got a long ass reach, boy. Damn. That's tough to fight a guy at the long reach like that. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge like height and reach disadvantage. Huge. Davis not he's moving a lot, but not throwing nothing. David Benavidez is throwing some jabs, some looping right hands. Nothing big landing yet, but still landing. Davis finally throws a left hook in there, but got blocked. Yeah, David just tracking. Davis needs to let his hands go a little bit more, man. Yeah, moving around a lot. Davis needs to go to the body. I understand he's a little bit worried about that huge reach disadvantage, but he needs to at least jab to the body. He's just not throw. He's only thrown like 3 punches this round. Davis. Oh, overhand right by Benavidez. It was blocked, but I know Davis feels that shit. Davis hasn't thrown anything but like 4 left hooks. That's it. Another left hook. He hasn't thrown the right hand at all. Maybe he's keeping it cocked. I don't know. Sometimes fighters do that. They keep it cocked, waiting for the right moment. 20 seconds left in the first round. Benavidez tracking overright. Not all the overright right hands landed, but I got to give him the round. I just can't give a round to Davis if he's like throwing like 6 punches the whole damn round. So, all right, I give that to Benavidez first round. No, maybe that's the game plan of Davis. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, James P, what's good, bro? Thanks for dropping by, man. Hit that like button on the way in. Um, I think he was supposed to fight somebody else, and then I think that person had to drop out because of COVID or something. I'm pretty sure this Davis was like a last minute replacement, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody maybe in the chat maybe knows, but I'm pretty sure this was a replacement, like last minute kind of fight because they had this date set, and then his original opponent wasn't able to fight. Benavidez comes out in the sorry, Davis comes out in the second round, jabbing to the body, which I said he should do in the first round. So he finally starts doing it. Looks like Davis has got some decent hand speed when he lets his hands go. He just gotta like let his hands go a little bit more. Nice counter left hook by Benavidez as Davis is throwing the jab, but it didn't land flush. You can tell that Davis is trying to box, man. He's taking that route. Taking that route. I mean, dangerous route to take out there against the home crowd and home judges. Quiet round so far, second round. Nobody really landing anything significant. I might have Davis up slightly in this round. But Benavidez is still he's chopping away. The biggest difference between the earlier fight is that Torres was, throwing the 1-2 and that's why I gave him a lot of those rounds. But Davis is way more cautious than what Torres was. Benavidez, he's just doing a little bit more. He's chopping in. Davis is boxing all right as far as movement's concerned, but he's just not letting his hands go enough. Just it's like he's really worried about getting hit with something hard. And when you don't let your hands go, and you got a guy coming forward, looping in shots like that, with your home crowd like that, man. Yeah, Benavidez has got that nice like jumping in left hook. I give Benavidez that round again. Just did more, man. Davis not letting his hands go. He did a little bit towards the end of the round, but not enough to win the round, in my opinion. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, Usataki popped dirty. Yeah, he was supposed to fight Usataki. That's right. Yep, yep. I'm gonna knock him out. Appreciate that, man. I knew it was something like that. I forgot. Yeah, it was Usataki, man. Good instructions by Davis's corner, though. They're telling him to calm down, relax, go at your pace. Don't go at David's pace. That's good. That's good advice. It's good advice. All right, round three. I've got Benavidez up 2-0. If you guys are joining, I appreciate you guys dropping in. Make sure you hit that like button. Let the people know you're in here joining the conversation. And let me know in the poll who you got too. Benavidez. I mean, the size difference is crazy. Man, it's almost like two different weight classes. It's like a fucking super middle and like a middleweight maybe or a super welterweight. The size difference to me is really stands out. The arm length, all of it. Benavidez continues to walk forward, chopping in. Davis being cautious still. Nice little combo to the body by Davis there. But I'm thinking in my head, like, I just continue to remind myself of where we're at. We're in Benavidez' hometown judges. And as long as Benavidez keeps coming forward and trying to chop in, he's going to win these rounds, man. Davis needs to let his right hand go, man. He has it cocked too much, man. He's mostly like jabbing and left hooking. I don't know why he doesn't let his right hand go. It's weird. I see a right. There's an opportunity for a right uppercut. There he goes. He finally threw it. Right uppercut by Davis there. But he got the right uppercut ready, and he's also got the right hand to the body is open because David Benavidez has got that high guard, but his stomach is exposed, man. When he gets into that high guard, you got to feint to the head, go to the body. If you're Davis, in my opinion. Yeah, Davis is having a huge. On the ropes. Davis is struggling with the reach disadvantage, man. It's really stands out to me. The reach disadvantage is just really troubling Davis, man. It's like he wants to get off, but this long ass jab just keeps touching him. I give that one to Benavidez again. I have it 3 rounds to none. Yeah, the size difference is quite shocking. Yeah, Teddy Fresh, absolutely not, man. You can't win a fight being cautious and scared. I mean, you can be cautious and defensive, but you got to let your hands go. I see openings. I do see openings for Davis, but he's just really cautious of getting jabbed, man. And he might survive this whole fight without really ever getting hurt, but he's gonna lose a decision, man. Fighting this way. All right, we're around 4 now. Oh, there goes a combo from Davis there. Nice combo. Nice. Body and head. I'm just sitting here thinking, too, as I'm watching this fight, like, how would Plant match up against Benavidez? They're both tall. One thing that is damn sure is that Plant has better hand speed. I was arguing with a guy the other day, and he's like, oh, Benavidez has hand speed, this, that, whatever. I'm like, it's because he's so long, man, that he's still able to touch you. But there ain't no damn way that Benavidez has more hand speed than Plant. You get a shorter guy like Davis who's able to land punches. I mean, what do you think Plant's going to do? Ooh, double left hook by Benavidez. Body head was nice. But Davis took it, man. He's taking the punches well so far. They're exchanging punches a little bit now. The thing about it is, if you're Davis, right, and you're having trouble dealing with the length and the reach, you got to stay close to him. You got to stay in his chest and use your hand speed. Ooh, Davis, nice. So Benavidez had him on the ropes, throwing a bunch of combos, and then Davis fought back. Benavidez is smiling at him, saying, let's go. I appreciate that from Davis. It didn't seem like Davis was on the ropes for there. I was like I wasn't saying anything because I was like, damn, is this it? But Davis did fire back. Oh, big left hand. Davis on the ropes. Another left hand that got him. Davis still standing up. He's got hit with a couple big left hands, Davis did, but he's still up. Benavidez put a lot of energy in this round, though. Let's see how well he recovers going into the 5th. I think they're going to make it out of the round. Good rounds. Good round. Good round to see, but I think Benavidez had the edge. So I have him 4 rounds to nothing. David's tough. Yeah, Davis is tough. He's tough. Hey, the corner's telling Davis, hey, Benavidez just shot his load. He shot his load. He shot his load. He's done. He's tired. That shit's funny. He shot his load. I told you guys, though, he did expend a lot of energy. trying to hurt Davis there. If Davis is in better shape, he could possibly jump all over Benavidez in this 5th round and try to get away with something. Let's see. Let's see if Benavidez recovered. He starts off with a big left hook. Benavidez. He's still stalking, coming forward, chopping away. He's really trying to bully Davis. He's getting hit, but he's got a guard up. He's blocking some of them. Davis doesn't want to just get stuck there on the ropes, though. He needs to either roll out or he needs to fire back. A fight like this, a referee can step in there and stop the shit. A referee shouldn't stop it, though, like, unless he buckles or he gets dropped. Better not stop it, man. Because the crowd. Oh, big right hand by Benavidez. He's on the ropes again, chopping away. Benavidez really chopping away, man. Davis can't just take the punishment, man. He's got to throw back. Because the crowd, man, they go crazy. They're going crazy right now for Benavidez, man. That messes with the referee's mind. Davis on the ropes. Benavidez chopping away. Oh, there you go. Davis finally gets a right hand in there. Finally backs Benavidez off a little bit. It looks scary, though. I don't know if Davis is really hurt or if he's really worried. But it looks scary. Like if you're watching it as a casual fan, it looks as if Davis is starting to get beat up. It's still like it looks like he still has his legs, though. It's just that Davis doesn't have power. Nice combo by Davis there. The reach is just really troubles Davis, man. The reach is killing Davis. Oh, nice. Davis is fighting back, bro. God damn. I mean, Davis has taken some big shots on the ropes, and he just keeps punching. Into the 5th round. What another crazy round. I got to give it to Benavidez, though, man. Just doing a little bit more. I appreciate Davis's grit, though. Ref just came over to the corner of Davis, says, "Are you doing good?" And Davis says, "I'm doing great." But the corner is telling Davis, "Yo, I'm going to stop the fight if you don't show me something. I don't want to see you get hurt." And Davis just told his cornerman, "Please don't stop the fight." So, yeah, I mean, you got to admire Davis's courage, man. He's taking some hell of shots on the ropes. So basically, Davis is got to win this round according to his corner, or the corner said he'll stop it. Let's see what Davis does here. I think the only way you keep Benavidez off of you is if you punch him. You know what I'm saying? You got to punch. You got to let your hands go. You can't just stand in front of him. Benavidez, he'll just chop away. Davis talking to Benavidez now. Damn, he out there talking shit. Nice, Davis. You got to follow up, man. You got to follow up with that jab. This fight's getting crazy. This shit's crazy. Bit of Davis fighting on pure heart. Benavidez had him on the ropes, and it was really just chopping into him. And every time it looks as if, man, ref might call it, corner might call it. Davis just starts throwing back. Davis needs to move his head more, though. Davis really needs to move his head. This high guard. Davis taking it, pushes him off. That was a low shot by Davis there, though. That was like right on the fucking cup. Benavidez didn't even flinch, though. This dude got balls of steel. He just punched Benavidez balls of steel. I can't believe he didn't feel that low blow. Davis telling Benavidez, you ain't got no power. You ain't got no power. Benavidez chopping away. A minute left in the 6th round. Benavidez throwing hellacious body shots. And Davis just keeps saying, nope, nope, nope. Davis, you better let your hands go. You better let your hands go. Your corner's going to stop. I feel it, man. I feel like the corner is really tempted to stop this fight right now. Jumping left hook by Benavidez. Right hand by Benavidez. Back on the ropes is Davis. 20 seconds left. If I was Davis right here, I'll let go of my hands. Right here and finish the round. 10 seconds. Benavidez is trying to finish it. 3 seconds. 2, 1. End of the round. Son of a bitch, man. I can't believe Davis is still standing up. Another round for for Benavidez. The corner, I'm just watching, guys. Sorry, no commentating. I'm just listening to the corner. Their instructions. The dude just told Davis, go low. He said, go low, try to hurt him. And if you can't hurt him, I'm going to stop the fight. He's like Kyrone Davis. His legs are getting a bit weak now. So the corner is telling Davis, go low, see if you can hurt him. And then the referee comes over, says, you got to keep your punches up. So if he does go low, I think the ref might call it. Oh, David Benavidez, he's starting to unload on his ass now. It's like Davis is a little bit tired. I just can't believe he stays standing up, though, man. This shit is crazy. I can't get into any comments right now, guys, because I'm just. The corner just stopped it. The corner just stopped it. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, hey, you got to give respect to Davis, man. That dude was getting chopped down and stood in there pleading with this corner not to stop it. I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough when a corner calls it. Yeah, I mean, Benavidez was just bigger, longer, strong, and the reach the reach disadvantage, that reach disadvantage that Davis had was crazy. I mean, that was bothering Davis massively. Just the man. So there we got it, man. They got the fight. They got it how they want it, man. Will we get Canelo Benavidez Cinco de Mayo, a a Mexican delight, a Mexican showdown? A lot of heart by Davis, man. I'm shocked this fight wasn't over in like the fourth or fifth round. Um, but the size difference was very apparent. And he had difficulty. If he's fighting a guy that doesn't have the size of Benavidez, he would have done better. Davis would have. But it's like he couldn't fight on the inside because he get hit with body shots. He couldn't fight from the outside because Benavidez was jumping in with the left hooks and getting that jab in there. And it's just a tough fight for Davis, man. And for those of you who don't know, this is a fight where Davis took this fight on short notice. Benavidez was supposed to fight Usataki. Usataki popped dirty, and they threw Davis in there. He did his best, but yeah, I mean Benavidez just, oh man, just savage. Just yeah, they finally threw the towel in. He just doesn't look like a super middleweight, Davis. He doesn't look like a super middleweight at all. He looks like a super welterweight, maybe a middleweight. I mean, yeah, Benavidez, man, he's a super middleweight, if not more. This dude is probably like 185, some shit, 190, walking around. This guy's big, man. Dio Double G says salute. Divine, Rosado, and Maningia is starting to heat up. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can jump over there real quick. Yeah, David is a true super middleweight. Yeah, exact. I mean, he is way bigger than Davis in this fight. Way bigger. Way bigger. Yeah, I mean, I respect Davis, man. He went in there against a bigger guy, short notice, and he refused to go down. He refused to go down, and the corner stopped it. Nothing to be ashamed of if you're Davis. Well, there you guys have it, man. Those of you who in the poll said that Benavidez will win by KO or TKO, well, congratulations. So in that poll. So what belts does Benavidez have then? If Canelo has all the belts at 168, I don't know how he's able to talk with this mouthpiece in. I can't talk worth shit when I have a mouthpiece in my mouth. It must be fitted nicely. Oh shit, he just called out Canelo. Rojai. Oh, he had the interim. Okay. Damn. Benavidez just called Charlo a pussy. ah, damn. Straight up in the middle of the ring. He don't want to get in the ring with me because he's a pussy. So Benavidez just said, "Yo, I want Canelo. If that don't happen, then maybe Charlo, but Charlo don't want none." Hey, Charlo brothers, man, they been getting a lot of heat lately, man. They just been getting shredded by everybody. This dude just said, I can't believe this dude just said Charlo don't want to fight. He's a pussy. So shout out. I just listening to the post fight little interview there, so I apologize if it goes silent for a moment. Um, you know, hey, respect to David, man. He came in there, did what he had to do. I know that he would have preferred fighting Yusataki, obviously. The man popped dirty, but I like that he said, "Hey, Canelo, let's go. Charlos, let's go." And yeah, man, Phoenix, stand up, bro. That's my hometown right there, Phoenix. Davis is doing his post fight interview, and he said it's a shame that Usataki got popped for steroids, and I had to take this fight on short notice, but it is what it is. And he said, "Shout out to Phoenix, I love the city." And he's saying that this is what he does, this is what he's done his whole life, is fight, and he said I can't pass up an opportunity to fight a guy like David Benavidez, so I stepped in here and try to give the fans a good fight. They asked him They asked him about the stoppage, if he's upset that they threw in the towel, and he said, "Nah, man, he's been with me since day one. I'm upset that the fight was stopped, but not at him." Yeah, you can tell a guy. You can tell his cornerman's upset that he had to throw in the towel on his man, bro. You can see the disappointment, but he was just taking hellacious shots. And when you get a guy that's not willing to go down, it's a tough decision to make, man. As a cornerman, bro, really, really tough. Aladdin Saddam, what's up, bro? This 2 weeks notice was a good fight. Yeah, man, that fifth and sixth round was crazy. Divine Sense Boxing, my battle buddy, was from Phoenix. Hell yeah, Phoenix, man. People sleep on Phoenix, bro. I'm telling you, man. Arizona's lit right now. You got the Arizona Cardinals are like, what are they now? 7 or 8-1. You got the Phoenix Suns. They've won like 6 or 7 in a row. Like them and Golden State are like the two best teams in the Western Conference. The Suns just went to the finals last season. Arizona's lit, man. And now you got Benavidez representing Phoenix, and if he continues to do great things, man, so I'm happy for my state, man. You know, it's been a long time coming for the state to get recognition when it comes to our athletes and people who come from the state and our sports teams, bro. For real, for real, for real. DP, what's up, bro? He says he'll beat Charlo. I think so too. I think he'll chop him up. That shit was funny though. He said Charlo don't want none. He's a pussy. That shit may have me laughing, bro. That shit had me laughing. But look, everybody who dropped in to listen to my commentating, I commentated the whole fight live, even the co-main event of Jose Benavidez and Emmanuel Torres. I had Torres winning that fight, man, but they scored a draw. And then, of course, the main event. Now the conversation at hand is, of course, what's going to happen next? Is it the Canelo Benavidez fight? Is it Benavidez Charlo? Is it Canelo Charlo? Is it Canelo moving up to 175? Is Plant going to get thrown in there somewhere? And maybe Plant fights Benavidez. A lot of options on the table now. Benavidez getting this victory. He used his size. He used his work rate. He used his reach advantage, and he kind of showed everybody why he's a problem at 168. Styles make fights, though. I think Plant Benavidez is a fantastic fight to make, and I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. And maybe they do another like title eliminator. Whoever wins between Benavidez and Plant gets another title shot against Canelo. That's another thing that can be done. Andrade is fighting, I believe, next week or the week after that. So if he wins, he might want to jump into the mix of 168. So maybe we get a Benavidez Andrade or a Plant Andrade or whatever. So a lot on the table now, man. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, like I said, everybody jumping in to join my commentating live for this fight, man. I appreciate it. Normally Saturday nights, guys, I do Firestorm. So I kind of made a decision on the fly to do Firestorm or to watch this fight live, and I decided to do the fight. So I'll probably do Firestorm maybe Sunday night. I might do Firestorm Sunday night. And Firestorm Sunday night will be Porter Crawford, having that discussion. I have my official prediction and breakdown of that fight in the vault, which I will upload. But I'll open the panel, open the floor for anybody that wants to join the conversation in regards to Porter Crawford. Also, we're going to be talking a little bit about what Wilder's going to do next. Who's he going to come back and fight? There's been some talk about Dillian White and also Andy Ruiz. So we'll be talking about that on Firestorm and whatever other topics that may pop up. And as always, it's always an opportunity. Anytime you want to come on and debate me, call me out, criticize me, critique me, whatever the case may be, Firestorm is the time to do it. It doesn't happen very often, but just throwing it out there. So make sure you guys hit that like button before you guys leave. I appreciate you guys as always. It means a lot to me that you guys appreciate my commentary during these fights, man. I love doing this, and I love the fact that you enjoy listening to me doing what I love. So be on the lookout, man, for more videos coming up. I've been really quiet this month compared to other months. Been really busy, and also just a little bit of lack of motivation, man. Just the way that boxing fights have been scored and dealing with trolls and just not really amped up, man. So I'm trying to shake it off and try to come on here and give you guys some good content. So hopefully I can pick it up here in the second half of the month. December will be crazy, obviously, with the holiday season. I'm not quite sure how often I'll be able to come on here, man. But yeah, nonetheless, I do have a couple of videos that I want to release to you guys soon. So just be on the lookout, man. Some sparring footage, too. I'm editing it. I got like a couple hours of sparring footage of me. So I'm edit that stuff. That'll be uploaded as well. So I think you guys will enjoy that. All right, guys, stay up, be safe, be strong, be positive. Go out there, make that money, grind, and accomplish your goals, man. Peace.